Dan Kirkpatrick, Director of Grief Resources and Education at Thomas McAfee Funeral Homes, talks with Adriana Brooks about the wind phone at Conestee Nature Preserve in Greenville County.
This afternoon, thank you so much for talking to us about something that's near and dear to your heart. If you would just tell us who you are and what brought us to this place in our conversation.
Yes, well, thank you for having me. I'm really excited to share more about this special project, and hopefully it can have an impact on many people. So I'm Adriana Brooks. I live here in Greenville. I'm married to my husband, Brad, and we have two living children, Cameron and Ava. And we are just excited about this new addition to Greenville. A little bit about myself. We built a wind phone. The wind phone, I guess a little bit of background about the wind phone. It was started in 2010 in Japan. There was a man named Itaru Sasaki, and he lost his cousin to cancer, and they were very close. And he wanted a way to be able to still stay connected with her after she passed. And so he came up with this idea of putting an old phone booth in his garden. It was a place where he found peace and connection with her. And so he put this phone booth in his garden and with a phone, and he would go out there and talk to her and, tell her things that, he missed about her being there, and memories and things he wished he could say to her. And the next year in 2011, the tsunami happened, and, thousands of lives were lost and homes destroyed. And his wind phone, or his phone booth, was damaged some, but he was able to salvage it, and he actually took it and placed it high up on a hill overlooking the Pacific Ocean. And word got out, and it just became this place that people would go and talk to their loved ones whom they lost in the tsunami. And since then, I guess it's been about 14 years now, it has become this thing all over the world in all different countries. People create the wind phones and kind of just do their own thing. Some do have the phone booths. Some they put their personal touches and creations on it. And so I found out about it. I found out that there was one in Georgia, and I saw it, and I was reading, the articles about it and how, beneficial it was for some people. And so I tried to find one here in South Carolina and could not. And so we also had a loss in 2021. We lost my daughter Adele. She was stillborn, and I struggled a lot with that loss. A lot of grief and depression and things like that. And so I kind of deep down always knew that I wanted to do something in Adele's honor. And so when I came across the wind phone, I just loved the idea and loved the concept, and really wanted to bring that here to Greenville. It is in the Conestee Nature Preserve, and the reason I chose Conestee is because the last 4 years since I've dealt with the grief and depression and all the feelings that come with that, Conestee has always been a place that I would always go. I would go, before work or after work, or, after appointments if I could, and just I would walk the trail, and I just always felt a lot of peace out there and felt connected to nature. And and even connected to Adele. And so when I, decided to do this project, I knew exactly where, I wanted to put it, the place that's been special to me. And it was very cool to, partner with Conestee, and I'm just thankful that they allowed us to put that out there.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes.
What a touching story about the man in Japan, but also the way that that concept has really traveled around the world in a short amount of time, and you and your family embraced that. Um, Whenever you experience the wind phone, what is it like for people,
Yeah.
or for yourself? Uh,
I know for us personally, speaking of, me and my husband, there's just there's something about picking up the phone and being in that space that, I don't know, it's a unique experience and connection. It's, different than, being maybe at home in the kitchen or, something like that. And what was really cool was, when we installed the Win phone, we went out with WYFF4 because they asked, to do an interview out there with us, which was great. And we had just finished up filming, and there was and a woman that was jogging up towards us where we were out there, and she asked what we were doing, and we told her, we're here just, doing a story on the Win phone. And she was almost in tears. She said that she comes out there often, and last week or the week before we installed it, or the week after we installed it, sorry, she was just jogging her normal route, and she came across it, and she unfortunately, lost her husband 4 months ago. And she said that she has come out there every day since she stumbled upon it to use it. And she said, it was, her loss was unexpected. And she said, like I mentioned, she's like, I could, talk to him in the car or wherever else, but she said there's something about coming out here and being surrounded by the trees and the birds and the nature, and being able to pick up the phone and dial his old number, that just meant a lot to her. And she, when I told her that, we were the ones that installed it, she just hugged me and was just so thankful and appreciative of us installing this as a tool for her to use on her grief journey. So,
how
yeah.
beautiful!
Mhm.
What are the chances of meeting somebody that was looking for the phone and being able to share that you and your family had been the ones that installed it? I think that's such a powerful moment.
Yes, and I was emotional after that too, because it was really neat. That was my hope. That was the whole, reason I did this, and to see it right there kind of in action was just very, very encouraging. So,
When people are searching online to find where the wind phone is located, do you have any suggestions?
yes. So Conestee has several different trails. So what I recommend, if you are specifically wanting to find the Win phone, or someone is, to use their Conestee office address, which is 601 Fork Shoals Road. And once you go to that entrance, then it's just a short, maybe 5-minute walk. And they would need to look for the rock garden. And that should be on Conestee's website on their map. You should be able to find the rock garden and see an actual map. But the wind phone is in the rock garden, which was I was really excited about. We went to look at different locations to install it within Conestee. And I loved that location because it is a rock garden. There are benches around. So it allows, if someone else is using the phone, the benches are far enough back that, someone could wait, if they needed to use it next. It's great to just be able to sit there and listen to the birds and trees and all of that. And then the other part, the reason I'm excited that it's in the rock garden at Conestee is a lot of people have brought little stones and written their loved ones' names on the stones and placed it around there and around the wind phone, which is really neat. So I definitely encourage anybody who goes out there, if they would like to, paint or mark something special to them and place it out there in honor of their loved one.
Thank you so much for talking with me today and sharing this beautiful experience, this gift that you've given to us in the Greenville area. And I'm looking forward to going out to seeing the wind phone and using it myself. It's such a wonderful gift, and especially to be in honor of your daughter.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yes. Thank you.